We are live. Look, whoa, there's a Trump. Look at it. Holy moly. There we go. The Trump truck blasting Johnny Mellencamp for the live protest. We are live. Everyone, welcome everyone. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. We are in Price, Utah today. We are in Price, Utah today on a live stream. Anybody that wants to come in. We are now going to cover this protest. Everyone? We're going to cover this protest. To see what everybody's talking about. I want to make sure you get a good spot. We are live.
Hey, if you want to watch something really cool, being a Canadian, I'm a huge hockey fan, okay? Canada loves the United States. When I was growing up, we loved driving from Montreal down to New York State. I learned to swim in New York. We love the United States. We were the first to land on the beaches in Europe with American forces. We lost thousands at Dieppe. You guys lost too many. In 1979, the Canadian ambassador to Iran risked his life. He risked his life, his family's life, his co-workers' life, all Canadians, to hide members of the American embassy, there's napkins over there, hide them from the Iranian.
Welcome everybody, we are live.
They are sending a very peculiar message. Those Americans who were in Iran in 1979 are free because of Canadians. This treatment is insulting to Canadians. It's insulting to Americans. It is the longest peace-lasting effort between two nations in modern
Thank you for coming in, Mighty Whitey.
Probably, maybe even
Thank you, brother.
ancient history.
We are live.
And it's troubling. And it's disappointing. So, are we ready? Okay. Take your hats off, please.
Stripes and bright stars through the
There was a young woman who was about to sing the American national anthem at a Canadian hockey game. And after about 2 sentences, she forgot the words. 25,000 Canadians sang that song for her. I want to tell Washington to show some damn respect for our friends and our neighbors. With that being said, where's Talon? No, I gotta have Dana first. Where's Dana? Come on up. Do you want to come up or do you want to?
Coming in, everybody.
Hello, Price USA. It's good to be home. I'm Danny Dietrich, and I would like to thank Chair Ellen and Gunna Gibson for inviting me to be here today. Some of you may remember my father, Mike Dietrich. He was proud, honored, and passionate to serve this district as both your representative and senator for 40 years. Yes, he was the last Democrat to win a district, a legislative district south of Salt Lake County. Okay, his final speech was given right here in Price just 2 years ago. And it was a warning. He saw where things were headed and he spoke out about the threats he saw coming. He saw coming. And now many of those warnings are coming to pass. Politics have divided Carbon County. But my father believed, and I believe, that we still share core values. And he would want us to lead with those values. Because this division, it's not putting food on the table. It's not bringing back good jobs. And frankly, it's making us sick and tired. If my dad were standing here today, he would tell us, come together. Remember who we are. And where you came from. Yes. We are Carbon County top. We are a people of deep labor union roots, a proud working class backbone, and a rich history. Let me repeat that again.
George Liberal, Georgia!
We are a proud working class backbone and a rich history of immigrant communities who built a better life together. Let us be reminded, in the mine, your life depended on the miners and to pat each other's back. Make sure that everybody came out alive.
Should have brought mine so that I could just
This
go up
is
there.
the kind of solidarity.
Yeah, I'm on the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Right on. Just getting all the tacos and
Power plant workers kept the lights on in Utah and far beyond. They dug the coal that forced Americans still, powered our homes, and helped build this country. Many of them paid with their health and their lives. Carbon County once funded vital state programs. We were the economic backbone. And now, we're being
We are live.
by politicians in Washington
Beautiful flag.
and Salt Lake pass budgets that make our struggle even harder. Yes, ma'am. Get rid of them. Yeah. Let's talk about what's happening in politics right now. From where I stand, I see a lot of corruption and lawlessness. Yes, ma'am. Let me just tell you about it here.
Mighty Witty, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Oath Keepers, 1,500 of them. Yeah. Todd and Julie Chrisley convicted of defrauding banks of $30 million. Yeah, let's talk about Mark. Thank you. Founder of the Silk Road, convicted of trafficking and soliciting murder for hire. And I'm not just talking about stole $7 million in payroll taxes.
Yeah, he does it.
And then there's Keith Brown, she was involved in $205 million fraud scheme. And all of them got pardons. Yeah, they got pardons. Yeah,
Sale in the White House.
yeah. What does this feel like? This feels like a betrayal or a political move rather than an act of justice. Are these Carver County values? Is this what we stand for here today? Yeah. Donald Trump pardoned dozens like them. Many had their fines wiped out. A total estimated at $1 billion. Yeah, lost in restitution and fines. And I would like to ask you, what would $1 billion do for small rural communities like Carver County?
Please share, everyone. Thanks for coming in.
Like this.
It's a road.
Yeah. Okay. Let's not forget, this is the man that calls himself the president of law and order. All right. So did Richard Nixon. Yeah. And we know how that all ended up, right? Do we all remember that Richard Nixon? Do you young folks remember what happened to Richard Nixon?
I had another book.
The cover-up is always worse than the crime. And this big beautiful bill, oh, it's big, but it's not so beautiful. Yeah, this bill will not only change what government does, it will change what government is. Let me say that again. This bill will not change what government does, it will change.
Can I see your shirt, sir? Can I see your shirt? A lot of people here today.
I have another one that says Americans, we will cross a frozen river while you sleep.
I'm live, so just so you know. Oh, I'm live. But no, that's
so
fine.
I have another one that says Americans, we will cross
Sure.
a frozen river on Christmas Eve to murder you in your sleep for our freedom. It's the last time we fought a king, so.
How old is that shirt? I'm just curious.
I bought it a couple of years ago.
Oh, a couple years ago. Okay, I was thinking it might have been a lot older, but we'll see. Wow. Thank you for that. Uh-oh. We're live, everyone. We're live. We are live. We are live.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised.
I'll try not to be shaky as we're live.
Yeah.
Try not to be shaky as we're live. Oh, look at the beautiful flowers. I don't think they'll arrest me today, you know. We are live, everybody. We're live. at the protest. We are live. We are live. Oh, excuse me.
The other issues that are going on, if people are impeding traffic, things like that, what we're going to do.
Yep.
But I would rather just talk to one person if I can to help all these people just stay on the private property. That also helps us. So if somebody driving by is going to blow smoke or throw something, it gives you a little more protection being over here than
I
here.
understand the safety implications. So I will work on getting these guys back.
And then I've got officers in the
You watched the traffic right there. You visually saw that. So you can't hold him.
So we're gonna be in the area, and if anybody's doing anything they shouldn't be doing on the road.
Like that guy just did after this truck. And he drove by, he's still down.
The Trump guy just drove by and,
Everybody off the sidewalk on the front.
just loud music.
The sidewalks are traditional public forum. Yeah, you also can't obstruct the sidewalk. Unless you got the permit.
Anybody give
That's irrelevant. You can't obstruct it.
The jogger just
went through.
A jogger just
You know what I'm saying is also accurate.
A jogger just went through here. He jogged right through
We
here.
have not.
So I got a phone call from somebody about some kids that were coming by on a bike, something like that. What is?
No,
I've had multiple calls from multiple people.
they're lying. They're on false reports.
Well, all I'm trying to say is we just want to tell you safe.
But why are you saying that multiple people were calling?
I've had multiple people being called on somebody else.
So, well, we can get there next week. Huh? If there was something, I want to hear about it. But, yeah, but it's just that we'd like to see guys impeding traffic like that pulled over and give them a ticket. And when they're not, see here, put them right there. Look how he's going. Look at this.
I'm playing the music.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, uh-oh.
Hey, tough guy, come on.
There he goes. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. There's
Also,
Yeah, and it's the impeding part.
no jogger came right through
Yeah,
here.
and that guy has commented pro-Trump things on my posts online, so that cop. So we got a pretty good civil suit.
Oh, hey, look. You're faster than me. Trying to get there, folks. Oh, maybe he just gave him a warning. Maybe he just gave him a warning. Oh, he's still playing music. Here we go. Hey boys, what you want? What you gonna do? Oh, wow! Look at this! Look, everybody, what I caught! Excuse me? Don't try it with me, officer. Don't try it with me. Don't try it with me.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they
Can I ask you what they got you for? Driving too slow. I can't hear you.
Stay back there.
Stay back. I'm on the sidewalk, sir.
Sir, don't go talking to people while we're in the middle of a traffic stop.
I'm on the sidewalk, sir.
Great, stay on the sidewalk.
I'm on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk.
Don't interfere with me.
Interfere is a physical act, sir. It's a physical.
Walk up to a truck.
On the sidewalk.
Pulled over and start communicating.
I'm on the sidewalk, sir. I was at the protest over there
I got
covering
it.
it.
And so what I don't want is for you guys to end up in a fight on the sidewalk either.
No, I'm covering this.
Okay, cover it from right here.
Which is on the sidewalk. Absolutely true. Do you see? Whoa, that's great coverage. It's hot out here today, too. We are live. I guess this is the opportunity. They probably pulled them over, I think. I'm not sure. I'm a fat guy, so I had to run down here. Nobody else ran down here, just me. Jeez. Oh, no, there's a second officer, 2 trucks. Who let the pigs out? Who let the pigs out? Wow, I caught that. I caught that. Live and to ya. Live. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That was awesome. Did you see that, Marty? Holy shit, did you see that? Did you see that? Wow. Damn, that's gonna be a good one. Jeez. Hey, is the sound okay? Is everything okay? Thank you, brother. Man, I ran all the way down a whole block. My fat ass ran down here. Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah, that was awesome. But I better push the button. Don't want to get a ticket. This freaking guy. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. That was unbelievable. What a dummy. What a dumb, stupid oinker. Yeah, oinking, you dummy. You don't know who you're messing with, bro. I'm the wrong guy. Holy shit, that's a nice, look at that Dodge Ram. That's a beautiful truck. That's a beautiful truck. Whoop. Holy shit, I ran all the way down to catch that. Awesome. What a stupid oink. Stupid oink joink. Oh, that was comical. I can't believe I caught that. Damn, I'm gonna get really good at this. I was the only one to run down there. That's all right. I'm here for the oink and doinks and everything. Wow, I caught that. It'll probably happen again, actually. I bet. Because people are calling because they're I guess the story was that they were blocking the sidewalk. I think there was a stroller or a kid, or I'm not even sure. I don't think they were really blocking the sidewalk, though. You know, people could be on the sidewalk. So that complaint doesn't go anywhere. That complaint doesn't go anywhere. Oh, there he goes again. He just went by. He probably just got a warning. I'm not really sure what happened. But I got him. He didn't get a ticket, though. But we caught it. We caught it live, though. They got good food. They got signs. Absolutely. Show your signs. We are live. Oh, we are live. We are live. This guy's got several shirts from years ago. Thanks, guys. Look at that. Good catch. That was a good catch. He didn't give him a ticket, though.
All of Congress, every House member passed on that bill. Now we are beholden to Senator Lee and Senator Curtis to take it out in markup.
Mike Lee's a bitch.
Price, Utah, everyone. We are live.
Mike Lee is a bitch. That's right.
Okay.
Live. A few people are dwindling out. It's getting hot, though, guys.
Do you know what can happen in
getting hot.
10 years with artificial intelligence? My gosh. Okay, I'm going to hand the microphone to Gunna. She's going to say a couple of things. We want you to come get some food. At the end, if there is food left over, if you know of families who might need it, please take all that you can. Okay? And then after, we're going to hear from Ruth, we're going to hear from myself, and then Ben is going to wrap it up. And we're going to focus about, the next three speakers are going to focus
Packers.
on what's happening here in Carbon County.
I was born there.
By all means, please,
I'm
go
from.
get your food.
Yeah.
What part?
I grew up South Milwaukee.
My mother was born in Eau Claire.
Oh, Claire, sure.
Nobody hungry?
Is another Packer fan?
No. I was born there. My parents were born. Moved to Colorado. Big Elway fan. You guys hated me back then. Remember '98?
Have you seen my Jeep? Packer girl on there?
Oh no! Whoops! I didn't see you. Sorry about that.
Oh, no,
I didn't see you.
Somebody's on the license plate.
Oh, the license plate. Oh, I'll go take a picture of it. My brother will love it. No, he loves the Packers. My brother's gonna love that when he watches it later.
And another thing, my uncle played on the team.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of the Lombardi's boys.
Really?
Fuzzy Thurston.
Oh, okay. Absolutely.
Anybody from Wisconsin knows who Fuzzy
Absolutely.
Thurston is.
The Favre years, even before Favre, you know.
That's my uncle. Actually, my mom's uncle. But believe me, I bleed green and gold. You know, absolutely.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Yes.
Very nice to meet you. We're here covering
I'm Kimberly Clark.
Kimberly Clark. Nice to meet you. Jason Ramsky. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Wonderful.
My mother was her family was the Thurstons. You know, because Fuzzy Thurston.
Sure.
And his grandson is still part of the team. You know, he does podcasts and things for the team.
Well, probably up in Green Bay or probably up in that along the lake there, the lake. Yep. Nope. That's the only thing that would keep us cool is going down the lake and jumping in it. Bradford Beach.
I've not been there. My goal is to get to Wisconsin to a game.
Oh yeah.
And of course, it has to be against the stupid Bears.
Go the Bears. My dad's a Bears fan. But he sided with both of them because we're, but most Packers fans do not like.
Well, when I was a senior, here at Carbon High, I made a bet with a teacher against, that year for the Super Bowl, and I said, I told him,
basically made him a bet. And the bet was, you know, for the Super Bowl. And I said,
I'll get out of your way. Sorry, dear.
I just basically
She
said,
was just telling me about her wonderful.
I just basically said,
Packers.
I gave him a point spread, and the team won. And the bet was that if I won, I could take a soda to class every day. And I had him every day because the way our classes are odd and evens, and I had him every day for class after lunch.
The rest
so I
of the
got
day.
to take a soda to class every day, and back then it wasn't allowed.
All right.
And if he would have won, I would have had to take a soda to him as a teacher for him on his desk. So I was the only student that could have a soda in class for the
Nice.
rest of the school year. Now I
Nice.
think it's allowed. I think kids can take sodas to school.
They shouldn't. They don't eat all that sugar anyway. Thank you. Thank you for that great story. Thank you.
There's someone with an Idaho plate.
Yeah, he was the guy that came through.
Not sure if they're done or what. I think they're just.
You know, we're kind of ad libbing this, but we're just going to keep on speaking.
Okay.
I'd like to introduce Ruth Lee. She's candidate for helper city council. I want to tell you, I'll tell you later how I met Ruth. Come on, everybody, come listen to Ruth, please, come.
Everybody's standing on the sidewalk,
Hey, the truck's getting moved, so.
I guess. Oh, Lord. They're going to move the truck. Uh-oh. Somebody's. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's
Is
just
it okay?
business.
I was getting a Packer story.
We're getting our truck out of here. That's it? Okay. Okay. Why? Quit taking pictures of my fucking vehicle. It is a fucking rental, doesn't it?
It's in public. Fuck off. He's the one who walked out of his truck. I'm just filming.
Who's the one confronted? Did you get that on film too? Did you get that on film too?
Yeah, it is.
It's vandalism.
This parking lot is private
This truck.
property.
Yeah, this truck is private property.
And do you have the okay from the owner to
Do
park
you
on
have
this
the
parking
okay?
lot?
I drive this
Do you have
fucking
the okay to the
truck.
owner? Huh?
I drive this fucking truck.
Good deal. Do you
We
have
do
the
have
okay
permission.
to park on
We
here?
do have permission to park
Yeah,
this truck.
from
I was
the owner?
advertising for the fucking
Absolutely.
rodeo. You have permission to be here?
Okay.
I was
Yeah, that's pretty
advertising
good.
for the fucking rodeo.
What's the
And then
fucking
you
problem?
pieces
We're
of
trying to
shit
leave with the
come in
fucking
here.
truck. Well, quit yapping and start
Why?
moving.
You're the one over here telling us fuck you.
No, I told him, not you.
And I asked why.
He's a dickhead.
And just like yourself.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
See ya. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Go. What's
Yeah,
stopping you?
delaying. Hey, Jeff. Can you get enough?
Bunch of faggots.
Yeah, look who's talking.
Yeah, we got a 10 minute each drop. Where's Jim's baskets? I don't know. What's going on?
Absolutely. I like my country like I like my sweet tea. Lots of fucking ice.
You said that over there? What's funny hit one thing?
I just think it's hilarious, dude. I think it's hilarious.
And no one laughed.
No, I don't even care if they're from
He laughed.
Canada. I don't even care if they're from anywhere. If they're illegally being
I
here,
think it's
I'm cool with them
hilarious.
fucking leaving.
I think it's hilarious is what? Is what?
Don't know what the fuck you're talking about being hilarious.
Is Cindy working
You guys need a jump?
Yeah.
She Hector called her Wednesday and asked it to be moved. Cindy should be aware that it was asked to be moved.
We're trying to get them out of here. That's the point. We're trying to leave with it.
Like, how are we?
We were advertising for the rodeo.
Well, what's in the way?
The rodeo's a week
Just
ago.
fuck off, dude. Why are you fucking with us, man? Congratulations, leave, dude. Leave, walk away. You don't need to fucking be here.
Actually, I
We
do. I
got
have
it
a-
all off.
You're doing a
Okay?
protest to
No,
me. You're
sorry.
doing a protest to me.
Well,
That's your
yes, you
job.
are.
Exactly. So why are you protesting to me? Fuck off.
You're on private property and cheating.
We're trying to get it out of here, dude.
Doing a good
And you're
job.
over here being confrontational. I don't
How
understand
am I
it.
stopping you from doing it?
We're just sitting here jacking your phone. Leave me the fuck alone, dude.
Is it stopping you from doing it?
I'm respectfully asking. Leave me alone.
After all that, that's not respectful. You can't say all the
Am
things.
I not being?
You know, you weren't. You can't go.
Am I not
Oh
being?
my God. Yeah.
Respectful.
When my mother told me to get the fucking flag off his truck.
How does that make me a
Because
narcissist?
you're yelling, not being respectful, saying I like ice and saying all these things, and then just changing your tone during the same conversation and saying I'm being respectful.
So when should I be respectful?
From the beginning.
Really? Well, that didn't happen.
No, it didn't.
So now should I start now?
No, you should leave.
I'm trying to fucking
No,
leave,
you're
so
talking
fuck
to me.
off.
You don't have to talk to me. You can just leave.
You don't have to talk to me. Exactly.
Yeah.
You could just fucking leave.
This is where I'm supposed to be.
You're right here fucking with me.
Yeah.
Why don't we just?
Wow, that's awesome. That's incredible.
With the group.
That's fucking incredible.
We can just de-escalate. It'd be great.
Oh, this is your father?
Yeah, this is my dad.
And you're here with us too? He would fight for you?
Well, that's not really respectful.
That's not fucking respectful. How the fuck is that respectful?
Yeah, that's...
Leave the people alone that do happen to touch your
You're not
outfit.
fucking with anybody.
He did. He told me to get my fucking flag off his truck.
That's vandalism. Why the fuck did you put it on it?
Vandalism. I cleaned my flag.
Whatever it is you guys are
What?
fucking doing here, don't put it on the fucking truck.
Okay,
Do whatever the fuck you want to do here, but
Hey,
don't
go!
touch the truck.
Just fucking go! Who's his ass?
He's waiting so to move, but then you got this guy's car here, you got that car
We're
there.
trying to fucking leave.
got
These
another
other
car
cars,
over
there's
here.
all these other cars.
Is that truck yours?
Yeah.
No, it ain't mine.
No, his.
It ain't his either. We're trying to get people to move so we can get this truck the fuck out of here, so we're not your problem. But you want to goddamn stand here and yell and cuss a motherfucker. Makes no sense.
He started it.
Oh, he's
Hey,
just
You guys
You
fucking
gotta
started by
understand,
putting
you
this
got a
fucking
big trailer, you
poster on
can't
here.
just turn.
exactly.
You can't just turn. It's a semi truck. You got a trailer, you can't just turn.
Right. You got, everything's got to move out of the way.
It's blocking your way.
This car is not them.
No, it's not. That's what they're trying to say. They need these vehicles moved.
Right. That's what he's saying. I hate you guys.
This is not how we do things.
Once it gets fired up, once it gets fired up, people move.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't do
They want them to move, so they're trying to say they can't.
Nobody's in the way but Vincent.
Unbelievable.
Well, actually, you got a blue car here, you got a car.
What's the best?
It's in the way.
You probably have to go that way,
Yeah, you're
huh?
gonna have to go out that way.
Well, you can't even, you can't move. Well, sure.
You know,
Wow.
but you got that new song.
Okay, everybody, calm down for a minute.
Deep breath.
This is what they want.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
This is what they want.
Come on, deep breath.
No, you want violence.
No, they're trying to help them.
Wait, let me don't
They don't want violence.
Well, coming here and screaming at people is inciting violence.
Well, technically, they started it.
Well, technically, you started it by showing
I
up.
didn't start nothing.
So, okay, well then don't get in the middle of it. Come on,
Well, I'm gonna
let's
stick
go.
up for my brother.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Who's the guy in the truck? The white
I got a jump pack. Is what
Yeah,
I'm trying
Vincent's the only one in the way, so move it. Move. Vincent Quintana, the guy that came and started ripping signs off the truck.
Okay, and who is he to? Who is he to this truck?
Apparently he just knows them. He just knows them.
Him? Okay.
Yeah.
Go, move it. I'm trying to get
The
out.
only person in your way is Vincent. Yeah. The only person in your way is Vincent. Tell Vincent to move.
Well, if Vincent moves, you still got a car blocking the way.
Does anyone know where the key
You still have it. Look, come here. Come here, buddy.
There's no way.
I'm not trying to argue with you. Are you going to stop the cat?
I'm not talking to you. That's in a parking spot, so you don't have to move it to move the diesel. That's in an actual parking spot. The only one not parked in a parking spot is this guy.
Okay, now.
Okay, so I'm not going to talk to you. No.
I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying, like, well, you guys were blocking him back out. You guys were blocking him back out. So you tell me you're going to take it down.
I don't understand what
Does there have to
happened.
be drama?
Not really. It's, I mean, this doesn't really have
Does
to
there
be.
have to be drama?
Not really, but I will say this. There's no way that this big truck can get out of here
If he
without,
doesn't move.
well, without a, he has to go this way, ladies and
Yeah, if it
gentlemen.
backs up, we can move that car and these two cars here. We can back up, swing out. and
Right,
go
and
down.
swing this way. That's the only way he can get out. Yeah, he can get out this way. That's true.
What's the end game here? What are we trying to prove?
I guess this is their truck. I'm not sure, actually.
If he's with them.
It went from just started, and nobody vandalized it, and that's it.
Right.
He's getting another set of keys brought to his record. He's right there under the door, right under the floor.
Okay.
Just for the other people that have brought this.
Wow, that was a little crazy for no reason, but you know.
The guy in the white car is the one that told everybody to move their chairs and stuff. So they did, and then he still hasn't moved his car.
Oh, that's when it started over, just over. Okay.
They got to get this truck out of here.
Well, this fella, that's his son, and he came to the thing today.
Yeah.
So, you know, all this really doesn't.
So do they want that blue car to move?
I'm not sure. I think he can get out this way once everybody, you know, I think he can move.
Yeah, right there. He's making it.
Sure, yeah, he's a truck driver. Sure.
If they move that blue car, can he just go straight
Yeah,
out?
like when he's turning, these don't turn right on a dime like a car. Or
Yeah, it's got to go forward, and then all these got these three.
Back up just a little bit, just to get it to where it kind of hangs out this way without wiping out.
Okay, good. You need some water?
No, I actually offered to buy you a drink. Like,
I could
I ain't
use
got a
one.
problem. I just keep your shit off the fucking truck and let us get the truck out of here. Other than that, you guys can fucking
You're
have
right,
a Burning
you're
Man
right.
over here. I don't give a fuck.
That was
It'd probably be fun.
You're right. It's already hot. You're right. Everybody's.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, we're
all
good. It's okay.
He was a little uptight, though, we have to say.
No, he's not.
Right?
He's
We're all
not.
good, right? We're all good.
No, he's fine. Everybody's fine. He's fine. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. Wow.
It's a legacy.
Yeah, you got it. So,
We're gonna do something better.
I've got all his.
I want to talk to you about, just quickly, briefly, two incidences in my life that have really impacted me.
I caught a couple things today.
I had the privilege of being on campus at BYU.
Wow, that was unbelievable, that crazy incident. I couldn't believe it. I went, what's going on over here? All over the truck? Is that what it was?
Yeah, we can't touch it, but then they won't move it. And see, they says they can. I don't know why they can't.
Oh, that's with the. All right.
Yeah, so that's why nobody.
Look at that beautiful flag, everybody. Right on. Wow. I'm glad it's settled. Or it's not settled yet, but I guess they're going to move it now.
And he never said an unkind word about what the people who had hurt him, killed his friend, tried to cancel their cause. And he bore it with dignity and grace. Something I think we should all aspire to. And I try to live my life that way. Don't always do it. And then a second incident.
I'll walk around everybody and we'll take a picture of the whole crowd and get everybody that came to the protest today.
I had a class.
Get all the signs and everybody.
A graduate student.
It's a little hot, but
He was about 51 at the time.
a little hot today.
Super nice guy.
How's the feed,
name was
White?
Bob
How's the feed,
Stillman.
Mighty?
And as we had this class through the semester,
That's
he told
what
me
it
that he was a
was.
civil
That's
rights
exactly what it was. I couldn't believe it.
activist.
It was something with the rodeo, I guess. He was parked there to support the rodeo or something. I didn't really catch the beginning
Only
of that.
last year did I learn that there's a movie on Netflix about this friend who I had a class with. It is called The Sons of the South. It is based on a book. I have to get the title. I keep forgetting it. The title was called The Wrong Side of Murder Creek. This gentleman's father was a former KKK official. His grandfather was in the Grand Wizard group of the KKK in Alabama. His father left the KKK and became a pastor. His son, my friend Bob, became an activist. At 21 years old, he was in Mississippi, organizing high schools for black students. He had the crap beat out of him many times. In the movie, I learned for the first time that he had suffered a traumatic brain injury. He was in Mississippi when the three individuals, the three young civil rights workers in 1962 or 1963 disappeared. You may have seen the movie about that story, Mississippi Burning.
I think everybody's seen that movie.
Only watching that movie did I learn all of the things that we still do.
Could I get a quick interview of that? What happened? What the hell happened over there?
From the very, very beginning?
Well, yeah, I just seen a bunch of, I was over here just, documenting.
So this vehicle was supposed to be moved days ago.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't.
That's this fella's then.
It was just here, and we had a flag leaning up against it, just briefly, and he came over to our guy who had leaned the flag against it, and with vulgarity told him to remove it very quickly.
The flag?
Yeah, and the guy he told that to was not the guy you say something in that tone to. So he set some stuff back, but those guys are so fragile, and then they're all weird about it. So I saw that going on. I walked over and had a conversation briefly, and the first thing he said to me, he goes, "I know you lawyers, you lie about everything." And I said, "That's true, but I haven't said anything yet, so
okay,
catch me up." And he didn't want to, and then he asked to fight me, and I said,
asked to fight you?
"Yeah," and he said, "That's what makes you a man." And I said, "What?" Oh, I said, "You want to compare W-2s? Because that makes me a man." But then I might lie about that.
Okay. But it was something for the rodeo? Is that what he said?
It was holding a banner for the rodeo that was like last week.
The rodeo, okay. I didn't know there was a rodeo.
So, I know they lost, so they're trying to move it, but they lost the key for your $500,000 setup. So good work for them.
Okay, that doesn't really make
They didn't tell us that.
So I went over there. I just wanted to poke some buttons because I haven't been on Facebook today to make people mad. So
Gotcha. And I guess this was this young man with. He came to the protest today, or
no?
Oh,
But the one that was yelling the loudest, his son is here at the protest. So I felt a little bad for me today.
I think he's standing over there with him, but
And you know the kid with the sign? That's his son, and he's here.
Right, sort of ironic,
And he's like,
but that's good. I'm glad it's resolved.
control your dad.
Yeah, glad it's resolved. How's the stream, Whitey? We okay? All right, we're still okay. It is getting hot out here, guys. So, but we are. Whoops! It's just about to walk by it. Make sure an officer. Damn cops are not going to give me a ticket if I walk all the way down here, but it's an easement. That's how it works. It's an easement. We're allowed to walk in an easement. Look at all the signs that people are. Look at that one. Look at that one's really. Somebody really took some time on that one. That was a good, pretty good artist. That one is definite. That's a lot of the states out here in the West is where they're it's all federal land. Texas is one of the only ones that has very minimal land.
Right?
Texas.
And look at what.
That should be everywhere here. None of them should be allowed to do that. For all the signs, everybody. Get some Burger King hats, or no, he just on his cowboy hat there. Just on his cowboy hat. That guy's had the flag the whole time here, standing tall. That flag. People are getting out of the sun. That's probably a good idea. Here's some more good signs. You can dance it in the sun at least. That's good. That's why I brought a hat today. That was pretty good. It's pretty good. We'll catch a little bit more of this speech, maybe, or see what's up next for a speech.
We need some more people to be active. You are here. That makes you the most active people in both counties. So get Jeff Smith. You can find me. You know who I am.
Stream is still good. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Seriously. I was trying to catch everything today. I couldn't believe what I caught. That was amazing.
I'm your future congressman.
Future congressman, he said.
I'll move around the stage, okay? Thanks, everyone. I got to prepare some notes here, but I might end up ripping here. But I don't have a lectern, so excuse me why I'm awkward. Let me tell you right now, off the bat, Harbin County is not going to ever vouch with me.
Is it all right if I come right up here, not in your way?
First generation, all the way across the world, came here fleeing kings and oppression. This is not a place we will ever accept this. Oh, we have close. Sorry about that.
I don't know, a lot of passes now.
So, Donald Trump speaks as a child because he is a child.
Yes, sir. Yes.
He uses fear and intimidation because he lacks character. He cannot inspire hope, so he inspires anger. He pulls apart the least relevant things in our society, and he pits it against one another here. He makes us go against us.
Yes.
He poisons the institutions of our country. He masquerades as a Christian, selling golden...
Hey, Francisco, thanks for being here, buddy. Oh! Hey, thanks for being here.
I am not going to degrade anyone's faith or religion, but if you are buying $1,000 golden Bibles for the President of the United States, I have
That's some good content today.
serious concerns about the state of this.
Speeches are still going on and on here.
He is the antithesis of everything
sure what
I
time
was
it is,
raised
but-
to be here. My parents taught me
It's
better.
I've been
My
an hour.
grandparents taught me better. Even my church taught me better. But we live now, not just in a country, but in a state that values working on the salvation of the dead more than helping the living, more than preserving the lives that are currently here. We need to be building more schools, more shelters.
My bad spelling.
Bad spelling. Oh, we got him on the bad spelling. That's all right. We're not going to chastise him for that one. I love coffee and lemonade. Oh wait. Oh, lemonade, definitely. Yeah, coffee and... Absolutely. That is good. Thank you, guys.
Don't you think that when I left my name, don't you think they should...
Got to get a little shade here just for a second while we're walking through everybody. It's a great shirt, sir. I love that shirt. It's a great shirt. It's a great flag.
How long have you been here? Longer than me. I've been back for 2 years. Why am I the first lawyer that went down and helped these women? Where are we helping children?
Can I step through here, sir?
What is the
Thank you.
politics of this? We have a state government who talks about protecting children and then does nothing. We have a legislature in Christine Watkins who was given the opportunity when the mother of a disabled rape victim said, "Help me."
Can I have a bottle of water, dear?
You don't have to pay for it. Go ahead and
No,
take
no.
it.
You sure?
Go ahead and take it, yes.
You sure? Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Please, take water.
Okay. A glass of water, yeah. No, pass it out. Thank you.
And over the next 12 months, Colin, Gunna, and the entire B. Hilton Dixon family and I got together and we passed that legislation without our representatives. Because the power belongs to the people. We're the people. And those we elect are not the ones going to come up with the ideas. If you elect me in any office, it's not my job to fix all of your problems. It's my job to find out what your problems are and find a way to fix them. I can't solve everything, but I promise you, we can try.
They work
No
for
one,
us.
no one in our government is trying right now. So I'm telling you.
Yeah, thank you for coming in, man. Wow, I appreciate you coming over here. This has been here an hour covering the protests here, so we got a lot of good coverage.
Ever existed in the history of this world.
This fella.
We have ice cream in our houses. Think about that in historical context. That's crazy. And we are turning people away. Like we don't have enough. Shame on all of us. Shame on me for allowing people in my family to have those sentiments. To be able to go about pretending they were raised by my amazing parents. We have to do more as a party together. When anyone from out of the area says, "Where are you from?" and I say, "I'm from Carbon County," get that eyebrow, and I go,
That was pretty shocking. I will say that.
I can't hold that.
Well, not if this guy's going to sit there and cuss at you. I didn't catch all that when I went over there.
Well, it went over there. See, they can't because they don't have the keys, but they're watching. If anybody touches it or puts anything, then they come in. That's what they got on me.
Because they had a flag on.
Well, what I did is I laid it down, and he come up to me, to get my coolers right there. And he says, "Get your fucking
flag off my truck." Wow, I don't get a flag off my truck.
Well, then move it. No.
The flag on the truck.
Well, we ain't got the keys, or we would. Then leave it alone.
Well, just all things about a flag on a truck. I mean, that's insanity. I mean, what?
I had significant issues with the result of that election because he did not win the popular vote.
Graffiti type shit,
That is the vote of the people. Now listen up, folks.
Right. Settled everything down, and then the guy they moved the truck. It looks like the one that was in front of it anyway.
Yeah, that was theirs. But see, they don't have a key. Flat don't have a key. So they're just going to sit there going.
Right. Interesting. That doesn't make any sense, but all right. Who's got the damn key? Well, we'll get it shipped from Florida, maybe.
They didn't say that because they don't want to sound stupid.
Right. How is it they're still waiting for the key? That's pretty weird.
Trump just announced he wants to get rid of FEMA. We are losing our institutions that we, our parents, our grandparents fought and died to have.
Yes.
There's not much we can do right now as he's gutting these, but I'm telling you what we do. We do what Joe Biden tries to do. We get in charge and we build them back better. Yeah. We now have the opportunity. The Republicans have no idea. They have no idea what they just gave us.
Let me say a little chat here for a second while we're
if we elect people to go to Washington to do the right thing, we're going to go there and find the ashes and build it all back
fast.
together.
Fast Buck, hello. Whitey's been here the whole time, my brother. He's been here the whole time. Corey Quinton came in. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Friends of Code. Thank you very much for everything you've done. Appreciate it. Seriously.
This isn't a fight we're having for our opinions. This is not a fight we're having for our
Finally got a bottle of water. It's been so hot. So.
Or desires. For many of us, this is a fight for our lives. This is a fight for the soul of our planet, the soul of the planet. We are Americans. There are times I said, I am proud to be an American.
Not sure I can stay out the sun that much more longer, no.
But I am proud of you, Americans. Those of you showing me you're still here, both with compassion. I'm going to fight for us. I'm going to fight for my children.
That Trump guy's been here from the beginning, by the way. I got here and he was blasted from the beginning. I actually got him pulled over down the block.
That was very nice.
Yeah, I ran down there. Nobody else ran down there, and I shouldn't be running anywhere. But I ran down there to get the ticket. You should have seen what the cop said to me. It was hilarious. You're in my traffic stop. Get over there. Excuse me, sir. This is a sidewalk. Go away.
If you want to fight, I am here. If you need rest, I can stand up and get you that rest. If I need rest, I need you to stand in too. We are going to be human about
Thanks for coming in, Jeremiah.
You know where I live. Come talk to me. Come into my office.
stop by a lot and
That's funny.
stop getting divorced.
I got the best part of it. The comp incident early asked Mighty when I ran all the way down there.
We don't get to rest. I'm sorry. Our generation is faced with a difficult choice. But it's not time to happen. We must be ready to work these fields. Till the soil, to plant these seeds. We are not going to get to eat. But maybe, if we fight and we win and we plant those seeds, we can at least lick the shade and watch those first blossoms bloom. Ungrateful though, that can and will survive because of our sacrifice. I'm willing to do it. That's a life worth living to me. If that's a life worth living to you, I'm running for Congress here in CD3. I did ask for a CD2 to test something. I wanted to show how you could do this civilly. You could be respectful. You didn't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. I didn't have to run ads. I wouldn't have to knock on doors. I wouldn't have to do all this stuff that just is irrelevant now. And I showed her that. And I didn't take the money. And my opponent, who spent over $500,000 to beat me, just found out I spent just under $3,000, mostly in gas and hotels as I drove around and I went to the parades and the events. And then I went on TV, I debated her, I kicked her butt. They saw that. Both administrations, the Harris administration coming in and the Trump administration that might have been coming in at that time, and they both offered me the same job, get me out of here. They both wanted me out of here because they saw that there's a hole in their system, and I saw it. I outperformed every other congressional candidate in the Democratic field, and I didn't spend a fraction of what they spent. I didn't run ad after ad. I didn't run a single ad. I didn't send a single email or mass text. We the people care about integrity and nothing else. So here in CD3, we've learned these lessons. Mike Kennedy's been in for a couple months now. I'm going to tell you, I don't think he's done a good job. John Curtis had done a good job. I'm going to remember this song.
He's going to remember the song.
We're going to do something here, and it's going to be remarkable, and we're going to change Utah forever. It's not going to be the elections up in Salt Lake. It's not going to be in the blue wave areas. Carbon County and every county are coming back strong. And it's not just a blue revolution, it's a revolution of the people. Because we're bringing those guys with us, whether they want to or not. We're going to make their lives so damn amazing that they're going to hate it. We're going to make sure their kids get the best education, the best health care, are included in groups and organizations and not excluded for things like gender, by their race, by their sexual orientation or identity. We're not going to bring back EBI measures. We are going to make sure every child feels included no matter what. So, today we fight, folks. Tonight, though, we're going to party, right?
Thanks for coming in, Tyler.
Everyone, I want you to come to Helper.
Thanks for coming
Tonight,
in.
tonight is Pride Day.
Comes more flags going by. Fuck my.
That we don't just want to support them, we want to hang out with them. We want to have a good time. And we want to support them by buying something
Oh, yeah.
to support this incredible thing. Helper is the best little town in Helper in Utah right now. It is growing in the coolest way, and we are going to help make it inclusive and a model for the rest of that state. Come with us tonight. Let's party. I'll be there. You ready to go? Ready to fight?
I just wondered how late it goes.
Oh, it goes all night. And there's an after party at the Regis. Also, I get a lot of clients from that. So, we learned divorces, let's try therapy, drinking, driving, let's not do that. But folks, I'm excited. I'm excited for
Tyler.
I took this party over a couple years ago, did what I could. Alan's
But
come,
thanks, no,
and he's
seriously,
done
thanks for
this.
coming in.
We are
I'm just
on the
covering
track,
it, man.
folks.
That's all I'm doing. I'm covering the
Let's
whole
go.
story here. I'm doing the whole story.
Alan, you want to drop a beat? My name is Nathaniel Woodward. You can call me Fan. I was born and raised in Carbon County. I came back. I chose to live here after law school. I am building something here. I have more to lose than to gain. And I'm going to keep it that way because I love this place. And I don't care who hates me or who wants
Welcome to the stream.
disrupt our protest.
Like, share, and subscribe, Tyler,
I
brother.
love everyone here,
Appreciate it.
whether they want it or not.
More content all the time now. Just covering this here in Bryce, Utah. Everybody.
Alan, if you don't take the mic, I'm going to keep talking. Because I have some thoughts on the season finale to Endor. Is anyone talking about that? Because I was just going to rip off the one
It is getting a little hot. I think for people, there was a big crowd an hour ago. It's still pretty big, actually. Still pretty big. A lot of people on the sidewalk over here.
Yes, sir.
What are you running for again, sir?
Congress.
Congress.
Yes.
Your name is?
Nathaniel Woodward.
Nathaniel Woodward. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Appreciate it. Absolutely. Great to cover this. There's this That one's, look at that one's the best one I've seen yet.
Really, we all.
Oh, you guys, that's good.
Play that audio.
Oh,
I'm getting
he's gonna keep dancing. I guarantee he'll keep dancing down here. He'll keep dancing. Well, that was good, everybody. That was good. We're gonna keep everybody the same and give everybody a chance to say what the hell happened. Everything's okay. We're gonna move the
Yeah,
truck.
they're just trying to move the truck.
Yeah,
They don't
that
have
was
the
crazy.
keys,
That
and
for no reason.
yeah, it was for no reason.
So that's
I
good.
don't know why, but for some reason.
And this was here for the rodeo. Is that right? Was there a
No,
rodeo?
so Stamp's truck was just here, and they're not a part of the protest, so they're just trying to peacefully move it so that the company doesn't get a part of this protest.
Sure, I understand.
Because they're neutral. And
Absolutely.
so,
I'm just here
for some
documenting
reason,
myself.
There was issues with moving it, and so it got solved, and they're just waiting for the keys to get it moved.
Absolutely.
Everything's cool.
No, I just came to document what's going on. You guys have a great day. Nice to see you. Get out of the shade, or get into the shade. Thank you. Yep. Guess that's it for that. I got a bottle of water out of it. That's cool. I'll take a bottle of water. Hey, Tyler, just earlier, just so you know, when I first got here, there was a cop here, and because somebody had complained because they were blocking they said they were blocking the sidewalk, and there was a jogger that had went through here. There was kids running up and down here, so he just wanted to say that not to block the sidewalk, which I don't know if that's blocking the sidewalk or not. I'm not a police officer, but and then he pointed out to the truck that was playing music and up and down with his flags, and so the cop runs into the road, radios another truck to pull him over. It pulled him over right down there. I ran down there. I was the only one that went down there and got the coverage. Whitey seen it. So that was the best clip, actually, that I got. So, and then he tried to cuss me out, and that doesn't work with me. I know the law, so you can't mess with me on that. But we did cover the protest here, ladies and gentlemen. This guy had the best flag so far was this fella. So, excuse me, guys. Oh, that's right. It's Trump's birthday, isn't it? Oh, that's the other reason. Hey, everybody, thanks for coming in. Let me turn this around just to say hello to everybody. Okay, we got a great protest, guys. They had a great protest. I'm just here covering it. And I got some good content. That was awesome. Chadsy, thank you. Tyler, thank you, buddy. Let's see, Jeremiah, Friends of Code. Mighty's been here the whole time, Whitey. Thank you. Buck, thank you. I'm playing Macho Man. Jeez. Big ups from Scotland, huh? Good man. Hey, thank you then. Wow. I appreciate it. Honking. Oh, Fastbuck's from Scotland. I didn't think why he was from Scotland. I don't know why. Well, that could make sense though. But hey, thank you guys for coming in. An hour and a half, not an hour and a half, but a little over an hour. One bottle of water and I made it. So we'll take one more. Thanks for coming in. We'll take one more little quick pick of the little town in Utah, Price, Utah, where they're happy and angry, and I'm not really sure what's. But we will get some more honking, and I guess it is Trump's birthday, but we had a good time here documenting the protest here in Price, Utah. Thanks everybody. Like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.